Oh, hello, Sagittarius. This is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. You know it's the first part of a two-part reading, so there's always an extended. That link is below. You can subscribe over to Vimeo as well. I hope you do, actually. That's two readings in one, your love reading and the extended message, the message that carries on and digs deep into this one. So anyway, I hope you join me over there later. Ooh la la, like this is kind of spicy, I just gotta say. There's maybe you not taking yourself so seriously, which is word up. Like, it's the best way to use this energy right now is to stay as lighthearted as possible and not try to like dig too deep into anything. I don't mean in terms of thoughts. In terms of thoughts and your motivations, it is time to inquire. It is time to understand, to comprehend, to learn. Absolutely. It is time to research. But at the same time, it's not time to overanalyze your feelings. Like, let your feelings be. Honor them. Trust them. It's almost like let your feelings guide you. Like, don't fight them or try to like resist them. Instead, like own them and honor them and don't let them bog you down because you recognize them, you feel them, you let them go, that kind of thing. But I'm telling you right now, the first thing I thought when I looked at these cards in front of me, and they're the Lenormand cards, which I've been starting off your readings with, is that you're getting lucky into even maybe just little tidbits of luck starting to come in. You're starting to see a sprinkling of luck around your desires, something that you have felt extremely, there's a lot of sensuality here, extremely attracted to, something that you have wanted deeply. Little tidbits are coming in. And like I said, I think that you're handling it very well because it's almost like you're handling it with humor. You're handling it lightheartedly. So you're not letting it take control of you. And that's the best thing to do because these can get very tempting and which means they can literally take hold of you. You know, the devil disguised as a snake. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it is. But instead, if you take them lightly, you don't let them control you. So you've got the upper hand about some desires that have been chasing in your mind, or even just like 3D desires. You're not letting it bog you down right now. And that's good because then you won't feel behind. Why? Because right now Mercury's in retrograde. Mercury's in retrograde. Saturn and Pluto, of course, are in retrograde, but that's more of a spiritual and karmic awakening. But Mars has moved into Leo, which makes us really confident and really fiery, but really fiery in our confidence of ourselves. So this may be helping you out a lot because you're in that lovely fire combo, right? And it usually does help you out a lot when Mars is in a strong position, especially when it just makes you feel good about yourself. And so that's the major breakthrough right now, being so confident that you don't need the instantaneous gratification or feedback to be okay with what's happening around you. So that's a huge step up. But let's get into it, man. We've just begun. If you love this reading, though, please do like the reading and then share it on your social media platforms. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell, hitting all notifications so that you know when I upload your favorite content. Sagittarius always comes out every single Tuesday along with Scorpio and Libra. So Sagittarius. I knew something. Battle of the Blues. Take steps toward a positive change. And maybe that's what it is. It's almost like this is the way you're handling being down about something. You've decided to do something about it. But what you've decided to do is, I have to float. I have to stay afloat here. I have to be happy. I want to be happy. I want to not be so bogged down in my emotions. So I'm going to find a way to laugh at them. I'm going to find a way to be happy about them. I'm going to find a way to own them, understand them, and fiddle around with them so that they don't bring me down. Because this is telling me that in some way, Sagittarius, you can almost feel yourself getting down about something, and you're trying to revitalize yourself. You're trying to like not let it get to you. This could actually be you just really not wanting to smack somebody and like doing everything that you can to keep yourself from doing so. You could be doing a lot of fantasizing, a lot of escapism. You might want to escape right now. This is usually escaping into the dream world, which is actually good if you use it introspectively to understand yourself better. So this is a really good time. And you could also be having a lot of dreams. What are the dreams telling you? I've said this ever since Mercury went into retrograde, and it stays in retrograde until the 22nd of this month. So ever since it went into retrograde, I've been suggesting to everybody, but with this card on the table, I'm going to especially suggest it to you, Sagittarius, have a journal beside your bed. Carry it with you. It doesn't have to be a dream, but it is a dream journal. It's just pieces of paper and a pencil, so you can write down what you're experiencing, what you're feeling when you dream. This is a time of lucid dreaming, of really kind of experiencing your dreams, partially because, Sag, you want to escape your current situation, but also because your brain is trying to rectify things. It's trying to rationalize things. It's trying to understand things that it's buried in its subconscious, so it really hasn't taken the time or been able to touch these feelings before. So it's really important for you to pay attention to your dreams right now. This could also imply travel or wanting to go somewhere or wanting to escape something. So you let me know in the comments below. Okay, then we have I am a child. This is I just got corrected. This is repressed, could very well be repressed emotions. That's why you haven't been able to touch them with your conscious yet. It's also getting back to your truth, your real value, and not being ashamed of it. It's like, listen, sometimes we fall off the fucking wagon. We knew we had this great potential when we were kids, and then all of a sudden it's like it went away because life happened, because maybe depression happened, sadness happened, kind of threw us off. But that's who we still sincerely are. Who God, whatever you perceive that word to mean, who God made you as. And this is almost like we're getting, maybe even through dreams, you're able to get back to that person and love that person again and connect with them. I am destined. You are destined, and you're also destined to start over again. So you are destined to not be a perpetual child, but be what you wanted to be or who you are before you got corrupted, when you were a child, when you were still innocent and unjaded. Yeah. Then this is you able to access that maybe through accessing through those dreams. So this is a powerful time for you for real self-recognition, because it's almost like you want to move forward, but you know you can't move forward until you come to terms, until you understand who you left behind in some ways. Because I don't think you were supposed to leave that person behind. Or this could also represent different aspects of yourself. Ow. It may not be in your full life, but it's definitely affecting your life. Yeah, this is definitely destiny, because look at everything that just turned over. Hold on. Okay. Yay. All right, let's get this. You see the universe is here, which means the universe or the cosmos, the cosmic placements are having everything to do with what you're feeling right now. Firm foundation. It's almost like it's trying, and that's your fire, right? It's bringing you back to your fire, bringing you back to your passion, bringing you back to your action taker. Disruption. Yeah, you were disrupted from what you were meant to be. You were disrupted from your real passion in life. You were disrupted at a time in your life that was formidable. And now it's almost like you're putting together those pieces. Now, if this is a very emotional time for you, this may be just you having to screw your courage to the sticking place. Be brave as you honor those emotions. This is really important right now for you to allow yourself to feel, to heal. It's okay. Break down, cry. A lot of people are doing that right now, and it's meant to be to get all those, to purge all that subconscious energy that's been repressed and pump it out. and just purge it. It's what you need. Base chakra. This goes down to your very core. So it has to do with instincts. It has to do with primal. It has to do with automatic, which is probably why you didn't realize it was happening. The waiting game. Wow. The waiting game. What have you been waiting for? The waiting game. This is interesting because it's all about time, and it's all about how time has moved on, but part of you hasn't. And then victory and success. You've been, I think, in a lot of ways, Sagittarius, waiting for this opportunity, for this to happen. Also, it's a requirement for your victory and success to allow this to happen. And maybe you have intentionally been suppressing what you feel to justify the repressed emotions that you didn't want to come up. So now that you stop doing this, it's about time, and it's necessary because that's how you break through. That's how you get to your true success or your true potential. Yeah. And it's a huge success. It should be noted that it's a huge success once you bring that up. Yeah. I know this is crazy. Wow. Okay. Did I? Okay. Sagittarius, luck is on your side. This is coming up in the past in reverse. And I think, so in other words, yeah, and it's all happening. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to you now. Horrible that I'm quoting a Celine Dion song, but that's fine. Luck is on your side. I think almost like in some ways you missed the target, or you missed the bus, or you missed the boat. And these are all proverbial, not literal, but it's almost like that. Those options are coming back around, but also the pain and sadness of missing out on that opportunity is here for you to address and let go so that you can actually, it's like coming back around to you. Luck is on your side. It's just that the arrow went astray. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Oh, that's my dog. Full moon in Leo is here. Don't let pride, and this is huge because Mars in Leo could also become very insistent, very prideful. It's not about pride. Who cares about pride? Because pride will only serve to damage you. Pride will only serve to continue to make you suppress all that you know and all that's been bubbling up inside of you. Don't let that happen. This is your right. Think of this healing, Sagittarius. You have a right to it. You deserve to heal. It's not about weakness. This is about a lot of strength. So you deserve this healing. Hi, honey. You deserve this healing. This. Love your body. So it's got to be maybe deal with some sort of identity crisis of looking at yourself in the mirror and not loving what you see. This is not just about love what you see, because you should love what you see, but it's also about love your body. Show your body that you care. Take care of yourself. It's like, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to say it, and this is going to sound really horrible, but I know who I'm talking to, so you can take blunt shit. Loving your body is not just looking at your body and accepting it for what it is, especially if it's not healthy. Loving your body is making a decision that you deserve the absolute best, and you deserve to love your body. And if you've been putting shit in your body that's making it sick and making it feel crappy, you've got to stop, because that's not love. That's addiction. That's what it is. Like, that's not love. It's like, oh, I'm just going to eat this other piece of cake because I love myself. Is that really you loving yourself, or is it you destroying yourself? Because you've already had 2 pieces of cake that day and you had another piece yesterday. And I'm not talking about size, because there are some very skinny people who are very unhealthy. I'm talking about are you really loving your body, or are you just justifying your addictions? And I think that's really what's coming to the surface right now, is I'm going to really actually start to love myself. And loving myself means I'm going to heal myself, even though it's not going to be comfortable, even though it's not going to be easy. I'm worth the sacrifice. I'm worth the investment. That's what really loving your body means. Taking care of yourself and getting back into that mode of taking care of yourself. And I feel like that's been your decision. That's been your decision. And you have the power to do it. This is all about your own personal magic. The sense of you're the only one that can cast the new spell. You're the only one powerful enough, but you do have it to get yourself back into balance. And I think we throw ourselves off of balance a lot because of being unhappy. And that's suppressing that emotion, right? You know you're not happy, but you don't want to admit it to yourself. And so you suppress it, and then you just put more and more on top of it. That is vices, or even just suppressing your emotions. Like sometimes we're raised with those bad lessons that we don't have a right to feel, that we don't have a right to cry, we don't have a right to any of those things because they were inconveniences for somebody else. So we learned those bad habits. And this is loving yourself enough to attack those bad habits because you know now that you deserve better than that. Timeless Earth. This is getting back to your true nature. This is also letting yourself transform and heal. Ground yourself. This is a suggestive energy of allow yourself to walk barefoot on the beach, barefoot in your garden, allow yourself to walk outside, ground yourself, let that free radical crazy energy, I may be saying it wrong, but just be neutralized by the earth, because earth acts to our bodies, upon our bodies, the way that a rubber wrapping acts to a live electrical wire. It actually just neutralizes us and helps us take all that chaotic energy and get rid of the stuff we can't use and conduct it elsewhere so that it doesn't intoxicate our bodies and bang around and just burn us out. So this speaks to you transforming yourself, you getting healthy, you going back to your nature and really owning your nature instead of escaping it, realizing it, and being proud of who you are instead of who you were forced to be. And then we have trust, which means there's a lot of emotions. And this is trust. Spirit is on your side enough to feel those emotions because it is probably scary for you. You've probably tried to take something very lightly or make light of it, when in fact it isn't light. It's actually very serious, and you should take yourself seriously. You should take this seriously. This is you. I'm serious. Full on water breakdown, cry. Let it happen because you need to feel it to heal it, or feel it to begin to heal it. Sagittarius, what else do I have to say? I have another channel, Astrology Motivation. Please check it out. It's where I upload my weekly astrology forecasts, my weekly astrology motivation videos, and my daily tarot card readings. So I'll attach the link above, and I do hope that you find my channel and you'll subscribe over there too. Also, join me on Instagram, because that's where I go live and do the daily tarot card readings live. So Monday through Friday, I'm live on Instagram, and I hope you guys can join me. born_without_boundaries. All right. Okay. So I have Unfinished Symphony is here. You've been drained. When the cup is in reverse, what it means is you've been completely drained. You've been completely it's like somebody hasn't been harmonizing. Or you haven't had the time or the resources to continue to put back into yourself or commit to yourself. Somebody's just draining you. And then we have Chop Wood. This is in the past, not wanting work, not being able to find work, not focusing on work, or ignoring work that you had to do. And we also have mending. So you've been keeping, this is also in the past, but it's almost like a sense of somebody not letting themselves heal because they weren't willing to do the work to heal. And then why? It's almost like you, in other words, avoidance, trying to avoid the hard work, trying to avoid the hard questions because you knew what they were going to erupt inside of you. God bless you, Sagittarius. Let it erupt inside of you. It has to happen. And I'm talking emotions, not anything physical. If you think something physical is going to erupt, you better get yourself to a hospital right now. But this is in the past. This is something that was perpetual, unaddressed, and making you unhealthy. That's all in the past. This is recognizing and realizing, and maybe even in some ways giving up on the hope that you're ever going to get paid back. Because if you're still waiting for it, then, pay yourself back. Use your energy to pay yourself back by not wasting your energy on anybody else anymore. Watermelon tourmaline. This is beautiful. Stress reduction. Amen. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need rest. You need to rest, recharge, and revive. So this is the first step into you allowing yourself to give yourself some time, space, and allowing yourself to feel. Control issues. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. This is about emotions. Like, I'm scared to be vulnerable because other people will take advantage of me. No, you have strength and power that you're suppressing with those emotions that are repressed. They need to be realized. Even if they make you vulnerable, they actually make you more powerful. And this is all in line with relieving your stress. So yeah, there's a deep healing going on here, Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, you ready? These are your animal totems. So animal totems are the way the universe is going to use the natural world to speak to you. So when you see these animals, they show up in your life as signs, symbols, or the animals themselves. Pay attention to what's happening around you, as well as to the symbols that I'll talk about here. A rabbit spirit, now is a lucky time. This doesn't mean that it's not lucky, but it kind of means that you already have your luck and you already have everything that you need. So there's kind of a sense of you don't actually need more. You just have to find it in what you have. And then you have tend to the small things. This is once again health getting out of control. Mice eating away. Think of mice eating away. Think of pestilence. Think of an infestation of mice in the home. This is a sense of really having like almost like a rodent infestation. There's something that you really need to take care of. Both of these are sort of warning signs of things have maybe gotten out of control and perpetuated beyond what you realized. So you can't ignore this anymore. This is definitely not a good time to decide to not take things seriously. And then we're going to move on to your angel messages before we move on to your extended reading. Angel messages for Sagittarius, please. Okay. Prayer. No matter how difficult the situation may seem, all is possible. Ask. We are listening. Sacred source, we, your angels, are here to remind you of your magnificence. You are literally an angel in the making, a being of eternal love and light, forever one with God, Goddess, and all creation. Just remind you of how special you are, to remind you of the deserving. And I know it may seem scary right now. Pray. Pray. Faith. Do not lose faith. The storm clouds will soon clear and the sun will shine once more. And then we have sacred, so there's hope. There's hope and there's positive. It may seem like you're stuck right now. That's because of Mercury retrograde. You're not. The actions that you take now, the commitments and the seeds you plant right now, Sagittarius, are really what's going to start playing out after Mercury exits retrograde. And then we have sacred knowledge. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Feel the peace within you. Beyond your thoughts lies your eternal truth, the I am presence of eternal love. Getting back to your source, getting back to stress-free, helping to relieve that tension and love. The heart of love is the heart of creation. All is possible through love. All is worthwhile for love. May all you think and feel reflect love's eternal truth. Now let's see who you gonna be loving on. That, my friends, is in the extended. I hope to see you over there. Talk to you later.